as my brother and friend. I'm close with his wife, and we're like family. I believe. No, we're really like family. So, Dave Dice is a comedian. I told you that before. We're really family. H. Livingston is playing with everybody. Pink, 98 Degrees. He's now playing with a gospel group near. What's the group he played with?
Youthful Praise.
Youthful Praise. Mm-hmm. They're on the radio a lot.
Tell them who you play with.
Listen, I don't even deserve to be on here with these guys.
Don't even try.
But no, seriously, Ace Livingston is a bad cat. I learned a lot from him. If he's in town, we get our bases, we share it, practice on Skype, stuff like that. But Adam Nitty's another person. Actually, my bass teacher, Anthony Wellington, he had a clinic with Adam Nitty recently, and he's a true bass technician. Like, he knows he reminds me a lot of Anthony Wellington, like, cause like little things like I told you, my problem, like most guys that grew up in church, we have great feel, and that's why you see like Janet Jackson whole band, all church cats. Madonna drummer Brian, we grew up playing midnight musicals together. But the problem is, you learn how to play so quick, and no one ever teaches you how to play. So Anthony Wellington, he always moves my thumb, cause I always bring it up. He's like, man, keep your thumb right here. He hates when I do that. So little things like that. Anthony Wellington, he helps me with my finger and stuff like that. And it's funny watching Adam Nitty play. He reminds me so much of Anthony Wellington. Like, they're like perfect bass players. Like, they're perfect. Their technique is flawless. Harmony theory, what this gentleman was talking about. Little things like dominant seventh, major seventh, things like that. Consummate musicians, consummate bass players. But Adam Nitty's a great musician. Another friend of mine, Terrence Palmer, is going to be there. Since he said it earlier, I was with Pavel for years. A great luthier from Texas, a good friend of mine. Terrence Palmer and I, we was the same company, Pavel, but Terrence Palmer was a great bass player. You came on a lot of Fred Hammond records, gospel artist Fred Hammond. He's done like a lot of secular work with Aretha Franklin, a lot of other things. But BassBreak Live is amazing. I did the last one 2 years ago, and actually Dave Dice and I, we played together at the last one. But it was awesome. Just everyone sharing. A lot of students brought their bass guitars. And one thing I would say, that when you come, don't be scared to ask questions. Because everyone has a different approach to playing bass. Dyson's I could practice all day. God hasn't given me that. I don't have that. So, you know, it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have Dave Dyson, you have Adam Nitty, he lives in Atlanta, Ace lives in Connecticut. So when you have all these great instructors at BassBreak Live, you're paying the money, ask the questions. My thing, because I am from church, a lot of people know my father plays the organ, so I'm more into like chords. So all that kind of stuff. This is what I do, you know. You know, so when he was saying like major, seventh, stuff like that, a lot of what I hear on keyboard, I just translate to the bass guitar. Patrick, I played with Patrick with Mason. This is a great keyboardist. So this is a good friend of mine also. You mind if I get to the keyboard for 1 second? And a lot of people ask me, how do you come with chords like that? I'm gonna show you right now. I believe anything you play, I got this from Yannick Wisdala. He's a great bassist also. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Yannick Wisdala. He's one of the best bass players I think living in our time right now. But one thing he said, anything you do on the keyboard, you can do on the bass. It may take a little time to figure it out. If you can play a major chord on a triad on a keyboard, you play on the bass. And it's like the keyboard, it's different positions. You have triads, you have three inversions. You know, so I look at the keyboard, I look at the bass the same way with the keyboard, you know. There you go, that's a E flat major triad. But a lot of times bass players, we think like a lot of root, like a, so you can think a major chord, there we go. But we won't think there's a major chord also, you know? There's a major chord also. So there's 6 different versions of the exact same chord. And then when you get into like passing chords, same thing I might do on the keyboard. Something like I'm a bad. you can do on the bass. So I just play it on the keyboard. That's exactly what I just play on the keyboard. You know, so when you have guys that they made a career playing bass, knowing what they do, and people call them for that, don't come to BassBreak live and don't say nothing to them. Because I'm going to be asking questions. Because I'm a fan of all these guys. Even Pavel, he makes great basses. He's a luthier that's going to be there. I had like 3 basses from Pavel. I'm going to ask some questions. I mean, take advantage of BassBreak Live. The good thing is it's in Virginia this year. So it's not far from where we are now. You know, drive down, check out Dyson, Ace Livingston, Adam Nitty, Terrence Farmer.
You?
Not me. Actually, my group is playing. I have a group, Elevation. Mike Reed, he's a drummer. He plays with Pharrell, like the rapper. We do Jonathan Nelson records together. Kenny Shelton, he produces Jonathan Nelson, Donnie McClurkin. We worked a lot on the gospel scene. A friend of mine, Tim Green, he's actually a consummate jazz, straight ahead, like a true jazz saxophonist. So we've had a group about 2 years now. So I'll be at BassBreak Live this year playing with my group we just formed. So it's gonna be fun. Ask questions. That's all I can say. Come out, have fun. Ask questions. It's gonna be good. Any questions now? No.
So other than growing up in the house with a keyboard player,
Uh-huh.
how do you develop? I'm a drummer.